Buyer messed up our toilet. Yesterday we had a few showings, during which Summerhole took a massive dump, clogged it with their baby wipes and flushed it multiple times, resulting in an overflow. Our toilet has a bidet and toilet paper provided. We probably won't be able to go after anyone for the plumber bill, and my realtor hasn't been helpful, so I just want to leave a PSA: tape your toilet cover shut. P.S. They brought their own baby wipes. This is a nice neighborhood with 10 schools. You break it, you buy it. They must now buy the home. But seriously, I just found someone stole my Android charger from my home that I have up for showings for rent. These are people who make high six figures or low seven figures per year, or have parents that do. Yet they still steal a $20 charger out of your kitchen drawer like it is freebie for the open house. Sorry, but this was the hardest I've ever laughed at anything on this sub. If someone has to take a massive doo-doo, how will taping the lid stop them? I don't know. If I saw toilet seats taped down, I'd assume it was a red flag. I want to flush a toilet before I buy a place. I would never put an offer on a house without knowing it could handle one of my massive dumps. Contact your listing agent and speak W the broker. They should pay for your bill. And then tape the toilets, or require that your list agent is present for each showing to confirm no one uses the facilities. Good luck, 4-leaf clover. When we were house shopping, our realtor made us sign a contract saying we wouldn't use the bathroom at open houses. What, I'm supposed to buy a house without testing out how it handles a hefty dump? If I saw wipes at a house without a crib, I wouldn't buy the house, assuming the owners flushed the wipes down the toilet and fucked up the septic. What a shitty situation. Why do people do this? Why? I exactly know the feeling. How can you show a house and drop one off that big right then and there? I mean, wow. Even if you have to do it, you should visit a gas station or restaurant. Private showing and boom. Aren't they embarrassed with the agent there in the home? I mean, hey agent, I'm going to test drive the toilet. Wow. Your agent should be all over this. If they aren't, find a new agent. Haven't been there specifically, but definitely had issues with house viewers. The worst offender was they let their kids run wild, and I found my Xbox on with a game going and sticky shit all over my controller and chair. You send the invoice to your realtor's head office. Let them sort it out. Jesus thought it was the agreed upon polite thing to not use toilets during viewings. You may flush to test function, but you don't use it. This happened on this sub a few months ago from the buyer's POF. I think the seller was able to sue the buyer's realtor. They should not be allowed to use toilets like that. Still confused at what the P.S. they brought their own wipes. This is a nice neighborhood with 10 schools has to do with anything? Are you insinuating that this person purposely targets houses for sale in nice neighborhoods with good schools with the intent of taking massive dumps to clog up toilets? Question: why do realtors refer to people who come through an open house as buyers? That word implies a person who actually bought the house. Was this an open house or private showing? Buyer agent should have been present, and if there was key or sentry lock, there is a record of all the buyer agents that accessed the home. That's messed up that happened to you though. They are likely wet wipes and not baby wipes, as baby wipes aren't flushable. Did you keep a plunger nearby? That's pretty disgusting. I dox them, but I'm mean. I'd buy ads for their agency that disses them and say dump a FT uplisting. Geo-target them so if they search for a lawyer it'll go to yours. Run TV ads calling them the poop burglar. We had renters in our vacation property that FT up our plumbing. I had to make signs everywhere, do not flush XYZ even if it says flushable. I believe elderly people carry wipes around them. A plumber told me once he found a ball of aluminium foil in a clogged toilet. Isn't an agent present during showings? You absolutely should call the broker and advise them what happened. And to anyone selling a home, get cameras and make it obvious they are there. I can't recommend them enough. People are assholes. Fuck that, go after the realtor who was showing the house. That's freaking disgusting. I've been to numerous open homes so much that I got tired before we bought our house. I've never used the bathroom at any of them and I barely touch anything if ever. There are some really horrible human beings on this earth SMH. I was showing a home not long ago and the family split up to explore the home. Nice home, $750 kish. I stayed with the husband. His wife decided she needed to use the restroom. She failed to realize that the water was not currently turned on at this property. She flushed once and thought she was good. That was the last available flush. I honestly can't believe she owned up to it. In the end, I filled a bucket of water at the neighbor's house and poured it into the back toilet tank. Thankfully, we were able to successfully flush the toilet. Worst showing to date so far. How is flushing baby wipes still a thing in 2023, man facepalming? LOL, who the fuck is out here flushing baby wipes? Lamau. I've had similar problems. Legally, nothing you can do about it. And the likelihood of something like that happening does not merit taping down the toilet bowl and etc. What does the school rating have to do with the size of the guy's dump? Why is your realtor no help? F that. When my mom was selling her house, my sister taped both the toilets down. Was definitely summer hold. Sorry about that, I had Taco Bell before stopping by. I just saw an infomercial about this. The guy usually works on the buyer's side for sort of thing, but take a look and see if he's worth reaching out to. I think it was Mitch Bryant, plumbing attorney or something. When we were trying to sell during summer 2020, we had a realtor use the toilet and left the seat and lid up. Doorbell camera showed he and potential buyers leaving, then coming back in for a few minutes, and leave again. Another one broke the vertical blinds rod. Ideally, I want to buy, move out completely and list it empty. It's their signal your price is too high. Intentional. What is wrong with people? I went to an open house yesterday and I had to pee so badly I could barely stand it. It never even occurred to me to use the people's bathroom. I went outside behind the bushes. Just kidding, I waited until we left and went to a gas station. Sounds like your toilet was inadequate. I would say contact all buyer's agent and pinpoint. Then locate their broker. You can't allow a buyer to use the bathroom. Has this ever happened to you? The next day you went into the bathroom and it looked like the hole in your toilet had shrunk. You said, how could that be? There's no way they could have shrunk the toilet. But then you saw in the trash a receipt from Home Depot for a toilet, the exact same size as yours but with a joke hole that's just for farts. Nice. When I read the title, I thought the buyer took a big ol' shit and messed up the toilet that way. Tape would probably remove the finish from the seat, so don't literally do that. Totally nasty to have to plunge someone else's poop. Sketchy people come in all types of tax brackets and last I knew people with money take dumps also. You're the one, presumably, who put baby wipes there. Some of the best shits I have ever had was blowing up the bathroom at an open house. Sounds like your toilet sucks lol, but really what can you do? Do you have security cameras? Can you see who viewed your house? It could have been your realtor. Were they there for the showings, and kinda just waited around? Mine spent hours in the house one day to get through all the showings that were scheduled. We went on a day trip to the mountains. They would have probably taken the wipes with them if they knew they were going to be there a while. A buyer who has the balls to shit at a showing and has wipes just with them is fascinating to me but seems so odd, haha.